Good evening. It is Tuesday, the 30th of November. Can you believe it's 1st of December tomorrow? It's definitely come around very quickly. Not long till Christmas. But we got tonight's show, and joining us tonight is Leighton.
Evening, everyone.
So we will be having your tech bit a bit later on in the show, along with Leighton. We've got news, which unfortunately is a bit of doom and gloom, but the first thing I will say is Happy St Andrew's Day, because it is St Andrew's Day today. So
I didn't realise that.
Yep. So there was a few things in the show which is related to St Andrew's Day, so it will be quite good. So first of all, then we're going on to your twos and news. Now we all know at the moment, as of today, face masks are back. It is unfortunately one of those things. I'm hoping that the video is going out on the live. I'm just going to quickly check that. It wasn't, but it is now. So, yeah, bit of a technical error there, but we're back. So it is all good. So, yep. And same to you, Jenna. Happy St Andrew's Day. So I do apologise, guys. You did miss the intro of the show because the picture didn't go out. But I did have a Scottish flag up there with Happy St Andrew's Day on it. I will go back to that so people can see it. There we go. It is there. So, but starting with the COVID update. Right, so cases today, 39,716, which is plus 1%. So that percentage has come down a bit, which is good.
Yeah.
Now, deaths is 150, which is minus 14.9%. Unfortunately, that's come down again. So that's because that was minus 17%. So that's come down. And in hospital is 718. It's minus 7.1%. Right, just hold fire there, Leighton. There's a message for you coming to live group. It says, Leighton, shame on you for getting St Andrew's Day.
All I can do is apologise.
So that was from Emmy. So, but in hospital, 718, which is minus 7.1%. Now, that's come down again as well. That's sort of come down. You really want those figures to go up rather than down because they're minus. What's your opinion on that?
I actually thought it was the other way around. If it's minus 14%, it is actually 14% less than last week.
Yes, but it was minus 17%. That's what I mean, but it's come down.
Yeah, so it's probably gone up by 3% as in comparison to last week. Maybe.
Bit of confusion over what we meant. What I mean is, with those figures, we'd rather them come down rather than go up.
Yeah.
So you want plus figures to come down, don't you? You want them to go into the minus, and for the minus figures to go up rather than come down back towards zero. That's what I meant. So yeah, same.
Yeah.
It is what you're same as what you're trying to say. Yeah. So, but that percentage is within the last 7 days or the previous 7 days to this 7 days. So those two figures, I think all I can say on that one, let's still in the minus.
Yeah.
Which is better than a plus.
Exactly.
So, plus 1%, that has come down because that was at one point up on 7.9%. So that's quite good. But the first news headline, though, is Boris Johnson sets January deadline for all adults to receive booster shot.
Yeah, I did hear something about that. What Boris Johnson was doing is everyone over the age of 18 to have had their booster by the end of January.
Yes. Yeah.
And I think that's something that needs to be done.
Oh yes, most definitely.
Because having that booster will definitely give you a bit more protection against that Omicron variant of the virus.
See, that's not at the moment. I'm not even sure whether the vaccine's covering this new one.
Well, if it isn't, it will give you protection against the other variants.
Yeah, so the other variants definitely.
What I did find out, watching a YouTube video by a doctor who is actually a medical trainer, medical educator, I should say, and what he was saying is that he's gone through some data coming from South Africa, and because this is where it was first discovered.
Yes, it was.
And what they're saying is, if you've had the vaccine, if you get ill, it will be very mild. That's the cases that they treated so far, though. And it is very early days, so I would take that as a bit of a grain of salt.
See, this is the thing. Even this is what I know there was a few messages in the main group yesterday about, what's the point of having a jab, blah, 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 you can still get it. They've never said you wouldn't get it. This is the thing.
Exactly. The thing is with the jab, and I've said this many times before, it helps prevent you being hospitalised. It doesn't stop you from catching it.
Yep.
What it does, it reduces the risk of serious illness.
Yes. So that's the thing. It's the same as the flu jab, The flu jab doesn't stop the flu.
Exactly. It's the same with any jab. Yeah, you got antibodies.
Yeah.
It just means you'll fight off the virus quicker, and if you do catch it, it'll be less severe.
All the jabs are doing, and this is why I do agree with having the jab. I know there's some people don't. That's fair enough. But what it does do is, it boosts your immune system. That's the main thing behind these vaccines. It's giving your immune a bigger sort of wall.
Yep,
within your body.
Some doctors are also recommending, especially now it's getting darker earlier and there's less sunshine around, take a vitamin D supplement.
Yes. Yeah.
As that will also help optimize your immune system.
So unfortunately, all three headlines today are to do with COVID. The next one is there's been 8 more Omicron cases found in England. There was the news about Scotland yesterday. There was quite a few cases found. I can't remember the actual figure now, but there was quite a few cases found up in Scotland. But it has come out from that now that was all from one social event. So that sort of, wherever that event was, I don't know, but it was all from one social event. Everybody was at that one event. So
that should really help contain it as well.
Yes.
If it's one event.
Yeah. And then the last one is Omicron variant found in Netherlands days earlier than previously thought. That's an interesting one.
Yes, it is.
So, but I will give you a bit of funny news on this Omicron, actually. It was in the Kent paper today. There's actually a printing firm in Canterbury called Omicron. And they've been getting so many phone calls over the last 48 hours about this variant, thinking it was something to do with that.
That is mad.
So they've been in Canterbury for 28 years as it's Omicron printing, and it's basically their phones have just been going like mad. So
one thing that does worry me though is how did the WHO decide what names to give the variants of the virus?
Exactly. Yeah, it is mad. So moving on then, the quiz question, and being St Andrew's Day, the question is that what is the national flower of Scotland? Comment below or go to the Facebook page because it is also the question of the day on there. So it is what is the national flower of Scotland. And to be quite honest with you, I haven't got a clue. So I'm going to get shot down for that one. I know I will. So
I know what it is, but I'm not going to tell you while we're live.
So carrying on with what I spoke about on Sunday, out and about. As you can see, nice wintry picture with a bird on the screen. That's all good. A snowy picture, but we're on about lights, and if you see lights and everything else while you're out and about, get some pictures and send them to us. I found a couple online today of different areas with lights up, which I will also do as well. I am going to take a walk down one of my local roads soon because all the lights should be up down there. But there's the first one. It's a house, and the whole of the front of it's all lit up. You've got a ladder going up the side of it. You've got sleighs on the roof, a star, and it's all lit up literally. Reindeers in the garden. It looks really nice, to be fair. And the second picture I found, again, it looks really nice. It's got reindeers with a sleigh on it. There's angels up on the wall. Big sign saying Merry Christmas. Another one above a garage there saying ho ho ho. So it is really good to see the lights. I like seeing them. I wouldn't like their electric bill, but I like seeing them.
Christmas lights are really nice to look at.
There's a comment coming in. It's like, what is the national flower for Scotland? Emmy's put me. So, right, what's on twos? Well, tonight you do have games night with Natalie. Then on Wednesday it's guest intro with Sarah. Friday night there will be I'm going to say a race afternoon on Friday rather than a Friday night race night. And then Saturday night quiz is actually going to be moved to Sunday. I'm going to be doing a Sunday night quiz this week due to the fact that I'm actually working Sunday morning. So I've got a 6 a.m. start. So I won't be doing the quiz on Saturday night, but I will do it on Sunday night because I'm off next week. So that's all good. So that will be, and you'll get your daily dose of I'm a Celeb. Hopefully it's coming back tonight. So topic of the day. Well, I didn't actually get time to put a topic of the day out on Facebook today. So I thought I'd start one on here tonight. And it's going to be, what is your favourite flavour of crisp? So what is your favourite flavour of crisp? Mine, I probably will say smoky bacon or cheese and onion. They've got to be my two favourite. Leighton?
Either cheese and onion or prawn cocktail.
Oh, you can keep the prawn cocktail. I can't stand them. God dear. So it's a bit like, I know there's loads of flavours. You've got pickled onion, haven't you?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you something though. What I do like, and you don't see these flavours very often, is flavours like tomato ketchup.
Yes, that one was nice. It was like, and also Golden Wonder used to do a sausage and tomato.
Yep.
But talking of crisps, and it's just come back to me, Walkers are doing a mince pie flavour crisp this year.
Oh, they can keep that.
Yes, I saw that one the other day and I thought, really? That's got to be a bit like Emmy with her chocolate orange. So
I actually like chocolate orange.
But Emmy will be happy to know there's actually nothing to do with chocolate orange in the food finds tonight. I was so disappointed. I actually had to go. I thought about going searching just to find it, but yeah, no, they're doing pigs in blankets and mince pie flavors. So
pigs in blankets sound interesting. I might try those.
Yeah, I'll probably try them ones. Most definitely. So moving on to your TV picks of the day for tomorrow. So there must be something big in the soaps because you've got Emmerdale on ITV at 7 and Coronation Street at 7:30 on ITV. Not sure about this new series. I don't know much about it. But it's on BBC Two at 9 p.m. Dolly the sheep, Dolly the sheep that changed the world. So
that's the cloned sheep, isn't it?
I think it could be, yes. So yeah, that's quite an interesting one. But moving on to the food finds. So the first one I know the first one is definitely in B&M, but it's in a few other places as well, and that's your Tassimo Costa gingerbread latte. Now it's been in B&M for a couple of weeks now, or a few weeks now, because I've already had some of those, to be fair. But they are quite nice. Also, Mountain Dew gingerbread snap. Now, I've never actually tried Mountain Dew, so I don't know what it's actually like. Have you?
I have. I'm sure I've tried it.
Yeah, because I know they do a lemon and lime version. I know when I worked at Booker's, that was a big seller, to be fair.
Yeah.
And don't forget, guys, I am doing a gin special tonight as well in the show, and there's quite a few different flavors coming up on that. So hope to get some comments on about what gins and that. And then tomorrow night it will be whiskies. But yeah, so back to the food finds. So yeah, the next one is Brussels sprout cookie.
Okay.
Exactly my fault. It's something Asda does. Brewster Sprout, apparently. So yeah, if you like your sprouts, you can have it in a cookie. It's all good.
I do like sprouts, but I don't fancy trying them in a cookie.
And then Flips Pretzels are doing a candy cane covered pretzels. Could be quite nice, to be fair.
Yeah, that does sound quite nice.
And the final one is M&S Collection Magic and Sparkle Chocolates. So that could be quite interesting as well, to be fair. Because I know for a fact that we've got some chocolate lovers out there. So that was what I found tonight. So yeah, that's, like I said, there's some interesting bits there, to be fair. But I'm still not sure about that Brussels sprout cookie.
Neither am I.
No. Is anyone out there looking forward to trying that Brussels sprout cookie? Comment below or in the lives group. So right, the twos competition, it closes at 11 p.m. tonight. So if you want to have a go, it's to win a Beatles Abbey Road picture frame. But yes, it does close at 11 p.m. tonight. There is a question on the website with a Beatles question. So go and answer it, and you could win it, either for yourself or a Christmas present. But you still got to definitely be in it to win it. Castle news. Right, so unfortunately, I haven't got any because Storm Arwen decided that he wanted to join the castle, and
that's never good. That's never a good thing.
No, he took out the production canopy. So
I think that speaks volumes.
Exactly. But as far as I'm aware, it is back at 9 p.m. this evening. So hopefully I will have some news for you then for tomorrow night's show. But there was a lot of damaged calls through Storm Arwen over the weekend, which, like I said, it took the cameras and everything else out. Which, yeah, the actual campmates had to be put back into a quarantine hotel. So that's how bad it got. Moving on to Emily's Kitchen. And this evening we have got on the website haggis. Homemade haggis. If you want the recipe, go to the website. Have you spotted the theme yet, Leighton? So, yeah. As the sign says there, keep calm and shop. Alcohol special buys. Well, I've chosen Aldi, and it is a gin special. And I bet a few ears have propped up now. So the first flavour one. Now I have mentioned this, I think, before, but it is one Gold Flake Blackberry Gin Liqueur, and it's $13.99. Not sure on that one. I think it's a sparkly one. I think that's the Gold Flake side of it. I know on the show me and Leighton did on Friday for Black Friday special, well, Aldi's kept this price going. 24 bottle gin advent calendar. It's only $59.99. So, and that got reduced to, that was over £100 and it's been reduced. So
I think that's really good value for money.
yes.
If you're a gin drinker, of course.
I'll bet there's some of the flavours coming up that you might think, sound interesting. Even though you're not a gin drinker, because I'm not a gin drinker, but some of the flavours are quite different. The next one, rhubarb and ginger gin.
I do like rhubarb.
Yes.
So that does sound quite nice.
There's been no comments yet. And I know there's two Scots definitely watching, because I know Jenna's watching because she's commented, and Emmy's watching, and they've not commented yet. Just thought I'd check. Are you feeling all right? A raspberry jam donut gin liqueur.
That does sound nice. I do like raspberry, so
yeah, that one.
That does sound interesting.
I think that one would be quite sweet. So, that one could be quite interesting. That's only $8.99 a bottle as well, so that's not too bad. Blackberry and raspberry bramble gin, and that's $14.99 a bottle. I'm not sure what raspberry bramble is. That's the only thing that sort of I got stuck on that one, thinking, interesting. So
yeah, that does sound interesting. I'm not sure what bramble is.
No. Strawberry and vanilla gin liqueur.
That does sound nice.
That does, yes. I thought that one. That's only $6.99 a bottle. Orange and lime gin, and that's $14.49 a bottle. So again, that's that'd probably be quite a citrus taste, really, because it's oranges and lime.
Yeah, I think that would probably be quite bitter.
Yeah. Lemon drizzle cake gin liqueur.
Lemon drizzle, I do like lemon drizzle.
And that one's only $6.99 a bottle. So again, they're not. It's one thing I will say for Aldi, the prices are not bad.
Yeah, they are quite decent.
Yes.
Aldi.
Salted maple fudge gin liqueur.
I think that might be a little bit too sweet for me.
Yeah, that's $8.99 a bottle. So yes, could be an interesting one. Pink grapefruit and orange. And that's $13.99 a bottle. Not sure. Oh.
Again, I think that'd be a bit bitter as well.
We've got a comment coming. Bramble is a wild blackberries. So far, I would say yes to everything except the donut one. Also, the orange and lime one is yuck. I love the sound of the gold sparkly one. Rhubarb and ginger is nice in Prosecco. The lemon drizzle cake sounds horrible. I can see why it is $6.99. That's from Emmy, that one. So, yeah. So that pink grapefruit and orange. Again, I don't know. I'm not sure what that one would probably taste like. spiced biscuit gin liqueur. Now, this spiced biscuit that's around, it's like the Biscoff biscuit, basically.
Okay.
It's like the Biscoff morning biscuit, and that's why it's called spiced biscuit, because they're not allowed to call it Biscoff because of the name. But they've actually now got a gin of it. So, could be interesting. I know someone who would probably give that one a go. And the last one, and I'm not sure on this one because I'm not sure what one of the things are like. Apricot and lychee gin. I'm not sure what lychee is, to be fair.
Lychee is an exotic fruit.
Fair enough.
I've actually tried lychee, and it's actually quite nice.
That one's $10.99 a bottle. So, what did I say, Leighton? There'd probably be some that you'd be interested in.
Yep.
And
I am not a gin drinker. I'm more of a whiskey man myself. If I was had a spirit.
We're talking of whiskies. That's what we're doing tomorrow night. So watch the show and see what ones they've got. So, we are now moving over for the last part of tonight's show with Leighton. Tech news with Leighton.
Right, there's one bit of standout tech news that I actually put in the tech group about a couple of hours ago, and that is a partnership between WeWalk and MoveIt. And the partnership is basically to improve transportation for people that are blind. So I think that does sound quite interesting.
It does, yes. Do we know any more about it yet? Or
I haven't read the report fully, but I put it in the tech group because someone in the tech group was actually asking for some information in regards to the WeWalk cane.
Right.
And I did find a bit of information about it via YouTube.
Now, would you be? I know you're on tomorrow night's show because we do the sports show tomorrow night, and you're doing your penalty shootout with George. Now, would you be able to have a look at the report and see if there's anything in there that we could bring up in tomorrow night's show?
Yeah, I'm happy to do that.
Yeah. Then we can we'll add that in to tomorrow night's show. You saying about watching the show, you're actually on the show tomorrow, so you hear about the whiskies.
Yep.
So,
yep.
So yeah, if we could put a bit more information out about that tomorrow night, because that could possibly help quite a few of the members.
Yep.
So yeah, that does sound very interesting. Definitely.
Other tech news, there is very little because on the run up to Christmas, everything builds up to CES, which is the Consumer Electronics Show, and we'll see lots of exciting new tech there.
Yeah, so that would be quite a good one as well. When is that? Is that in January, isn't it?
It is in January, but there'll be a lot going on towards the build up of that. So I will keep everyone posted.
We will do if we can find out. Well, we can look between now and then when the actual date is.
Yeah, I know. Last year they did a virtual show.
That's what I was going to say.
I do know that they are having people back there in Vegas next year, but hopefully they'll also do a virtual show as well. If they do, I will try and take a look.
Well, if they do a virtual show, we could actually do that live.
Yeah.
And actually go through the show itself, and we'll do a special live for that one.
Yeah.
So that's a definite. So some more good information. There's definitely, as you said, Christmas coming up. There's going to be tech bits and everything else.
Yeah.
So
other than that, the only things other than that was in the news is stuff that we've already covered it for Black Friday and Cyber Monday.
Yes.
Which was yesterday.
Again, I was having a conversation. I know we've had a conversation about it as well, but I also had a conversation with someone else about this, because Black Friday is not Black Friday anymore. It used to be.
No.
But you've got the whole week of Black Friday.
Yep.
And then yesterday on quite a few sites that I've seen online. Cyber
Yep.
Monday week starts now.
Yep.
No, it's not. It's not a week long. Monday's only one day.
Exactly. One thing I did read earlier, and this is actually quite interesting. Obviously, because of the pandemic, online sales for Black Friday was sky high.
Yes.
This time around, there was actually the retail shops that did better because people began going into shops more.
Some of the shops done some better deals though. I will admit that. You saw that I was reading on Asda on Friday in the show. Some of the deals Asda were doing, Amazon couldn't compete with that.
Exactly.
So, it is very interesting when things like that happen. But that's all I've got for tonight. Have you got anything else to add?
I haven't.
No. Well, thank you once again for joining us, Leighton.
Not a problem.
As people know, we are on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, Discord, and of course www.theworldofsocialite.co.uk, where you will find that Beatles competition that ends at 11 p.m. tonight. So the draw will be for that tomorrow. So live on the show. So yes, definitely. But as I said, Leighton, we will see you tomorrow night on tomorrow night's show.
Yep.
See if you can get a draw, because at the moment you're losing.
Yes, I am.
I wonder what teams come up tomorrow. That is the question.
That's what I'm wondering.
So, right. So, anyway, guys, I will say good night for tonight, and we will see you tomorrow.
Good evening.